Bridge, episode 4. What's your issue?
The thing is, you know how your friends, you got your boys, and like you're in situations how they always want you to like somehow back them, you know, but they're putting themselves in situations that they don't need to put themselves in. Fights, problems with girls, and it's like, I would protect you, don't get it twisted.
Right.
So I'm a guy, but why are we in these situations all the time? And like, I don't want to put myself in harm's way.
Right.
I'd rather see myself just be out of it, because there's a lot I have
To lose.
innit?
Yeah.
So it's like, I just don't get it. And I know a lot of guys are in this same situation. That's how you see them going out of harm's way to do crazy things. Like their ways.
Oh, well, you're trying to say that.
Prove themselves. Like,
You're trying to say that there's some men that aren't really on trying to do that,
no.
but it's just a
It's
case.
just because they don't want to seem like they're, you know.
But it's almost they know that they have things to do in their life that
Yeah.
is better than doing that stuff. So then the question is like this: if you had £1,000 in your account, would you decide to go to flipping Harrod? What do you call it? Harrod Gardens. Would you decide to go there with £1,000 to your name? This is the only money you have. With £1,000 to your name, are you gonna go to them sides? Go to Prada, go to flipping Gucci, all these places. Are you gonna go in there knowing you only have £1,000 to your name? Are you gonna go in there and go and spend it? And you walk in there and then there's an item that's £2,000. Why wouldn't you spend it?
Because I ain't got enough.
Because you ain't got a what?
I ain't got enough.
Exactly. Because you can't afford it. And you have to have this in your mentality of life. Everywhere you go, you need to see it's not just money that's value. And the most valuable thing isn't even money. The thing that separates you, me, Denzel Jones, Elon Musk, Ray Dalio, all these people is time and the allocation of time and energy. Energy, time, money. That's how it goes. You need the energy to put into the time, and with the time, with the right allocation of time, you will make money. But you need to look at life like, what can I afford to invest my time into? And with what I'm investing my time into, is there a positive return on investment? It's part of the 4 scopes of life that's in one of the previous posts in it. Does this give me a positive return on investment? Or does this take away from the place I'm trying to be in? The place I'm trying to get to? People need to start looking at things like that. Can I afford it? Girls might say to you, you can't handle me. I don't try and prove myself. I say to them, it's not that I can't handle you, it's that I can't afford to handle you. Mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. I can't afford to handle you. Because if I spend time trying to handle you, there's things I won't have time and energy to handle that will bring me a better positive return on investment for my life and the people's lives around me as well. People always have to ask themselves that, like, this person, yeah, she's leng, yeah, maybe she knows how to, give head good, she's got good pussy, but she stresses you out. Can you afford that for the life you're trying to live and for the place you're trying to go? Can you afford that? your man them man are on doing things that can end with you getting in trouble, getting bagged or getting people on you. Now you're on the run. Now you have to look around all the time. Can you afford that on your mental basis? You know what I mean? Like every morning, we're thinking about making money, investing, how to build connections, how to get better. Why the hell would I want that extra thought on my mind of, if I go outside today, I need to look left and right because there might be an op. Why would I need that on my head when there's things, I already have limited resources of it. Why would I invest the little that I have at the moment in bullshit like that?
Correct.
Do you know what I mean? Girls, especially for me with mandem, innit? Girls, obviously on the flip side, girls need to understand with mandem as well. Like maybe, this brother might have good dick, he might have money, but his trouble brings you stress. He's manipulative. Do you know what I mean? Gaslights, narcissistic, whatever you want to call it. Can you afford that on your mental, for your mental health? Can you afford it? Calm, you can afford you the nice bag, the nice clothes, you go on the nice dates. But apart from that, what about all the other bullshit that comes with it? Can you afford it?
But I can see why people they're trying to, prove themselves, innit?
But that's
But
what.
then that's when you
But it's who you trying to prove yourself to. Do you know what I mean? Like, one of the 12 differences in people is who they pursue for relationships, for conversation, for attention, for acknowledgement. These things matter. You need to know who you pursue. I can tell where you end up and where your ceiling is just by who you pursue. I know what your preference is. Do you know what I mean? I know, like, if I talk to a girl, so what was your ex like? He was a trapper. He was a bum. Okay. What was your ex before that like? He used to do fraud. He was kind of a bum as well. So what I've depicted from here is your preference is bums and illegal people.
and you're nowhere near that.
And I'm not near your preference. That's for me to know, so I know what I can afford. That's me checking the price tag. That's essentially that's what you're doing. You're checking the price tag. What do you do? What do you spend your time doing? What matters most to you? Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I like trapping or like I've checked your price tag. That's
expensive,
too expensive. I'm gonna tell you, you're rich. Like you're richer than me. That's how I would say it. You're richer than, how like black people. If someone says you're better than me, it doesn't actually mean you're better than me. It just means you're actually dumber than me, but calm. You're better than me, innit? That's how I'm saying. You're richer than me. You can do that.
Not wrong. Like, that's what you're saying. If you're saying that it's richer, it seems like they're better. They're not actually better.
But I don't care. I'll feel better. If you feel better, giving away your energy to things that will land you in trouble, land you with mental health, or land you with depression and stress or poverty, great. You're richer than me. You must have an abundance of energy every day and still find time for the other things that matter, for you to even invest your time into these things. I don't argue with people. I don't. There's a reason I can't sit down and argue with people, because I just sit there like, what am I getting out of this argument? What's the point? If a nigga wants to fight me, unless you put hands on me, I cannot afford the consequences and the nonsense of this. I can't afford it. I have things to think about. I got a business to run. I got people that I want to help.
We rely on you as well.
Do you know what I mean?
Can't afford to use that.
Can't afford it.
Yeah.
People need to know what they can and can't afford, what is negotiable and what is non-negotiable. Like, check the price tag of people. Ask them the right questions to know, like, is this the type of person I want to be investing my energy and time into? And again, if you're not investing it, you're wasting it. That's the truth. You're either wasting your time or you're investing it. And the way to know if you're wasting it is by the outcome of your life and the outcome of the time you put in. At the end of the day, innit? If you don't like the output, they always say change the input, innit? So it's like knowing that you can't afford things, knowing what you can afford and what you can't afford. The same way you won't go into a shop. If you only have £10, you know you only have £10. You're not going to go and now try and buy the £20 thing because you can't afford it. So it's the same thing. You always have to look at it. And people give you signs as well, innit? People always give you signs. It's just down to you if you want to take it.
Yeah, time and energy is very important. Because it will drain you if you do that.
It'll drain you, bro.
And then you will be left in the dark house. She will be, or he or she will be okay.
Yeah, they're happy.
Situation happy.
People, bro, you gotta
throw it back in your face.
you gotta teach people to respect, bro.
Yeah.
How many all my days? There's times I've gone out my way and people have said I didn't want you to do that.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. But
like,
they're not lying. I didn't tell you to do it. Why did you do it?
Yeah.
That's why you have to respect your time and teach people how to respect your time. Because people aren't, bro. Like, again, when the tap is pouring, who's gonna turn the tap off? Apart from the person who's paying for the bill of the tap. Do you know what I mean? They're not. Why would someone do that? Do you know what I mean? Like, for me, it's free. I get to spend time with you, and it's almost you can't feel guilty for setting boundaries of it as well. Like, here's like I can't lie. This is the thing. This is why you have to know what you can afford, because now is, bro, you will save yourself from going through unnecessary bullshit. Remember that thing I was saying, that it's almost like people wait for a bad thing to happen before they can now say, oh wow, why did this? But everyone knows. People knew, you know, that girl, she likes chatting to bare man. You knew that from the beginning. But you thought, let me try and invest my time into this and try and save this beanie. Then she cheats on you, and I was like, oh my days.
Like, the world is in it. Yeah, like,
but you knew it.
You do it. Yeah.
You knew it. Mm-hmm. Girls as well. They'll talk to a guy. Oh yeah, so what are you looking for? I'm just trying to go with the flow, you know what I mean? I'm not really ready for a relationship. I'm not really trying to. I'm not really on that. They know. They know it's wrong. They know. I know they know. I know they know. I've spoken to enough girls. They know. But they want to find out. Is that Eve in people? Mm-hmm. Is that curiosity in people that, even though people like danger for some reason, I don't sometimes choose growth over curiosity and danger.
Right.
Because when shit hits the fan, people start acting like they didn't know. When niggas get snaked, and guys are getting snaked by their boys, it's not like they didn't know. Like, there's signs, bro. Like, guys will say some, you know, like, it's just some weird things that you just think, why did you say that? Or is you've seen him do things in the past that is a bit questionable. But again, people don't name things so that they don't become real, innit? They don't want it to be real, but again, I always say, lies are debt, the truth is a debt collector, and no matter what, the truth is always going to come back and collect. Reality will always come. So there's, again, the takeaway I'd say is, know what you can and can't afford. Know what you want to invest your time and energy into. This is why you have to have clear, definitive goals of your life and a picture in your head of where you want to go, where you want to be, and what your purpose is. Like, what's the problem you were put on this earth to solve that only you, in this time, space that God placed you in, only you could create the solution to a certain problem on this earth, innit? Yes, there's millions of business. Me, I've got a crypto business. Do you know how many crypto communities there are out there? But what I knew was I have a USP. No one can teach the way I teach. I don't just provide signals. I provide life lessons. I provide wisdom. And you can either make a lot of money or make a lot of impact. You can have a lot of money, you can have a lot of wisdom. But I promise you, the guy who has a lot of money, like the people that win the lottery, are less powerful than the guy who has the knowledge of money. Because he can go to zero and will still end up back where that person who got the lottery is. But the person who got the lottery, they can't go to zero and come back. It's impossible.
Because they're the plan.
So I understood, here's what I've been placed on the earth to do. This is the problem I need to solve. So I mean, like, there's people who are like me. And that's how you find out what your problem is to solve. What's your problem first? Because if your solution doesn't solve your problem, whilst you're solving others, 9 times out of 10, it's not even what you're supposed to be doing. Do you know what I mean? When I was making music, the problem I was solving is I don't know how to express emotions. So I do it through writing lyrics. But through doing that, there's other guys that don't know how to. And again, as an artist, you have the gift of perception and articulation. I'm articulating your feelings for you. That's why you see guys, you know, like even people in general, like they'll screenshot a lyric from maybe Apple Music and they'll post it on their story. The reason why people do that is because the person who's singing, the artist, is saying exactly what they've been wanting to say, but they just didn't know how to say it, or they're afraid to say it. That's why people post it in quotes rather than just posting it on the black snap and just saying, I'm tired. They'd rather get a song that has a lyric and screenshot the lyric and it says, I'm tired. Do you know what I mean? So it's, again, knowing what you can and can't afford, having definitive goals, because that's when your time becomes valuable. Because then you now know what to put your time into, innit? So it's, yeah. If you want to stay away from things, if you want to stop yourself from getting into certain problems and learn how to create barriers and boundaries for yourself, know what you can and can't afford, and know what you want your time to go into, that it can bring you the best possible outcome and make you the best version of yourself.